I'm not sure that I read the same ordinance that everybody else did. What this ordinance does is to establish a domestic partner register. And that can be a man and a woman, or a man and a man, and or a woman and a woman. It doesn't do away with discrimination. It doesn't deal with it at all. It doesn't do anything about civil rights. It doesn't do anything about guaranteeing you can go into a hospital and see your partner. It doesn't require that you get health insurance. It doesn't do anything except to allow people to identify themselves as living in a non-traditional partnership. I've written down some things that, first of all, Mr. Gray said. He said it allows self-identification of the situation that a couple's in. I agree with that. People have said, well, bring business here. I've been on the Go Topeka board and been on the Joint Economic Development Organization board. I've been involved in economic development for a long time. I've never heard of a business that was raising the question about whether or not you have a domestic partner register. It will give recognition, Mr. Gray said, to non-traditional relationships. I don't know what that recognition is. Of course it would, because you're going to put it out in the public as what your situation is. It gives, you said, recognition of non-traditional, and I'm not sure whether you said marriages or not. You look at your relationship, non-traditional relationship. And people have said it will show that we're a progressive city. I think we are already a progressive city, at least in the circles that I am surrounded by. People's sexual persuasion is their own business. It's not my business. And if they want to that is their persuasion, they can do it without, they don't have to, as far as I know, announce it to anybody. But they do, and those instances that I know of get along just fine. I don't know that people are discriminatory because somebody has a non-traditional relationship. But the bottom line of it is, to me, is it doesn't do a thing. All the things that you were talking about up here, if you read what is in this ordinance, it doesn't address any of them. Pedro's talking about discrimination. It's bad and it's real, but everywhere, not just in our city. But this doesn't deal with that. I don't know since I don't know what it does. I'd like to have somebody tell me where we're going with it, because it's not going to bring businesses here. It's not going to give any positive recognition of non-traditional relationships. It doesn't need to be, the city doesn't need to be trying to make itself known as a progressive city, because it already is. Is there further discussion on this? Those in favor of the motion to approve the ordinance will vote yes, opposed will vote no.
We have 4 yes and 5 no.
4 having voted in favor of the ordinance and 5 against, it fails.